Or I wanted to play more. I'm gonna jump in Discord because Timmy said he was gonna jump in Discord with me. I just wanted to play more of this game though. So that's what we're doing.
I like that you started stream before you got in Discord.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I forgot that the MDI was... Man, that's fine.
So last time I got into this church. I did other things too. I shaved last time. My guy looks even worse. I honestly might have to start putting points into electrochemistry to get him to stop doing this face that he's doing. Because, Jesus. Honestly, yeah.
Is there combat in this game?
Combat? I've not seen combat. Well, no, I've seen combat once, but it was a role-based thing. There has not been any combat, like turn by turn or anything, though. It's entirely mystery.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
One more time?
As in the combat's a mystery?
No, as in there's not been combat. There's not like turn-based combat or anything. It is entirely you're going around and doing the mystery.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like.
It's story-based. I've punched out a guy, but that, like I said, that was a roll.
We should look. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Deem that as... when you say punched out...
Mm-hmm.
Was it like one go?
I hit a button that said fight this guy, and then that was the entire combat.
Right. So you just hit him once? Like just cold cocked him?
Pretty much.
Okay, first of all, what a man. Second of all...
No, wait, it was two
combat?
hits. It was 2 hits. I did like a spinning roundhouse kick.
Jeez. Oh, okay. That would do it. Man brought a spinning roundhouse kick to a fist fight.
You see fluorescent plate and print button. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame. The speaker comes to.
Good afternoon.
Drown your
Votre
cop car?
accident on Saint-Brune. This is the East Insulin.
One more time?
Station 1.
Did he like kick your
Please
puppy or
repeat.
drown your
Is
cop
this
car?
the dog?
I had to hit a button behind him, and he wouldn't move.
Oh, okay. Sure, yeah.
It makes sense. It makes sense. Don't worry about it.
Violence may not solve every problem, but it solved that one.
Good, thank you. Please repeat. Is this please end the call and do that. I have 2 machines registered to this.
Saint-Brune. That's the church. And Rue de Saint...
Anything else I can help you? Good.
The machine's keyboard is still behind the hatch. Sits a
Okay.
cube-like crisscross of filaments.
Log
Smoldering in the
feb
dark.
mar.
Another filament memory. Press play to talk. The speaker.
All
Good
right.
afternoon. Good. Please repeat the password.
Do you happen to
Let's
know
look
what
around.
studio made this game?
There's no use trying to guess the answer.
No, not right off.
Okay. Because this, I swear this narrator is very close to the same one that narrates Baldur's Gate.
Received.
Like, if you told me it was the same guy,
register
you
this
could
login
convince
attempt.
me.
Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do? Good.
The machine's key behind the hatch. Another filament. Nothing happens.
I need to turn you up. Because I did not. Like, I've got this weird... Ooh, I just got new shoes. I had this weird level of volume, so like I keep missing what you're saying. What was the last thing you said? Okay.
I don't remember.
Cool. I thought you asked me a question.
I might have, but I was just trying to
The silence
converse.
in this part of the church.
All
it's
right.
almost palpable. All the shifting. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent. And then it's gone. Almost all of it.
So
But for the
you
faintest
took
of
him to
homes,
church?
Yeah, this is a
hardly hear
church.
your own breathing.
That did not go how I wanted it to.
Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl.
You didn't just randomly
But the
burst into
softest
song.
of
I
whimpers.
don't understand.
Okay.
thought we were friends.
I did that. I did do that last session. I played this.
You produce a few
I
muffins.
failed the
After which
roll.
the
I failed the
silence
roll.
fills
It was very bad.
Total. Somehow. The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything? I wonder why the church was built with such strange acoustics.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is.
Okay.
The lieutenant doesn't reply. The orderly rows of ceiling panels become
Oh
clearly
shit.
visible, then
So
disappear completely
so
in
low.
the darkness of the tower overhead.
Such a low chance. Nope. Nothing. Yeah, I don't have good enough
Just
perception.
darkness without end. It makes your head spin.
But what about your character?
Filled with there's nothing.
Officer, what are you looking at?
What is your
See
character's name,
something
actually?
hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you.
Does he have one?
With dark eyes.
My guy's name?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a mystery. So if you're gonna play the game, I don't want to tell you.
Oh, okay. That's valid.
Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
But I just failed.
Is that a man? Looks more like part of the carpet. The man leaned forward a little.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy. But don't worry, everything's gonna be alright. You come to the right place.
Right
Here
place
you
for
can receive
what?
The mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too. Hey, and what was that about? The bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
Oh,
I'm a
yeah,
policeman.
sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Way. I could smell the control all the way over here. Not all of it. I was like you. You don't
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
Okay.
If the lieutenant agrees, then maybe.
Damn
Look
it.
at these crazies.
Fuck you, Crabman! You don't tell us what to do! Tell him!
He did say crab man. That's what I thought.
Yep. Yep, that was my necktie talking.
Oh, so it is.
Don't trust me. Trust
As
the
you do.
mother. I'm only the messenger, Holmes. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence.
You have no idea what the fuck he's talking about. is he just trying to whatever it is? He's quite confident about it. Just look how graceful he sways.
Yeah. So good.
'Tis not an act, my liege. Save him perchance, he hath deceived.
And
his
remember,
very self.
all of these rhetoric, composure, drama, these are voices in my head.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Viejita is grandma.
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young.
Wait, what if it's Ruby?
Did it ever seem to you like
Okay.
she was hiding here from something?
You mean like a fugitive? No, man. Quite the opposite. I don't think she cared much about it.
I see. And where is she now?
I told you, Holmes. I don't know. Don't really follow her comings and goings.
Okay. Yeah.
Just see her typing on her computer now. I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until...
Or search through her radio computer.
Too many times, Essay.
Surveys are a good way to fish for personal information, especially in the name of public safety.
Don't sweat it, vato.
After life, death.
What you think of that?
Okay.
Makes me almost pity La Nili, the ones in the tent outside, right? I see them, think they scared of me.
Do they have a
Nah,
reason?
man. They look pretty funny.
What do you
Why
think?
not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't
Okay,
no music on
okay.
earth that can reach where I go. Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite
Ow.
of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Up there, Holmes.
I don't know what yet, but there must be.
I am. At least in part, Holmes. Into the mother's love burns away the cruel distinct. No, Holmes. I don't go in for that kind of thing. It's all about surrendering to the mother now. Glad you're feeling more comfortable. First timers are oh man, I would love to see that statue. I'm sure I'd be trespassing if the church was. I done my share.
Right.
Used to be in a gang, the whole deal. But even memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone. That's not really
Can you
the
explain to me
point,
what the
I
difference
said.
between white and
You
red
gotta
is?
give
Is
yourself
it just
over
as
to
simple as white
service.
is the one that you have selected?
Service of the mother, that is.
Yeah.
Do you remember your name?
The lieutenant is not particularly interested in this information.
Tiago's my name. But your place amongst your family.
Yeah. White's the
your place
one that
in
I'm
the
picking.
world. I ain't got no use for such. That's not quite right. But you're getting somewhere. We are all one who sing the mother's glory. I think we're done here, Essay.
All right. Cool.
That was, however, I'm still...
I just talked to a man named Tiago who lives in the ceiling. What a fucking game.
And yet that somehow wasn't the weirdest part of that.
Yeah.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated.
Press play
Good
again.
afternoon. Good. Please repeat.
Afterlife
I
death.
have unlocked. After an bus accident, is there anything else I can do for you today?
Do you think it's just this dude
Goodbye.
The
went so
machine's
hard that his
keyboard
brain
is
is
the printer
cooked?
prints out a
Pretty
long
much.
text document with dated paragraphs.
That's
first
what
entry
it's been.
made
That's
on the
what
4th
it's been kind of like
51 by an unknown
told.
author is short,
That's how the game
concise.
presents anyway.
Arrive at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place is being deserted. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the print.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been
Okay.
here for quite a while. Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
6th of February.
Had a little
51.
chat.
Had a look see. Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving.
Okay.
What was that about narcotics? This could prove to be interesting.
Read the
7th
third
of
entry.
February, 51. Finally, got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna.
Why would you need an antenna?
This equipment here.
Fair.
8th of February, 51. Bought the antenna. Had some problems setting it up. Called Simon for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Artists, yet again. But at least the artists have acted together. I just have to find out what caused that data.
I think these people worked in the radio computer games business. Seems like something about the
12th of February, 51.
Uh-huh.
Brought some food.
the strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep
Yeah.
reading. I mean,
25th of February.
I've been
51. I've been sending
logging.
data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss. But
is she talking about-
Mics. Audio spatial anomaly.
28th of February, 51. Yes.
Swallow
the
is
first recordings
real.
confirmed that the swallow is real.
Pillar
and
of
I'm not just
silence.
losing my mind.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
a pillar of silence with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like
The pillar of silence. She is talking
No,
about the silence.
you are just losing
It's
your
just
mind.
suggesting
That is
it's more
still
than
a
just
thing.
an architectural
Don't
work.
get it twisted.
Nah. Kim knows about the pillar of silence. He is also. That means it's not crazy.
the lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music. Fortunately,
Okay.
the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say,
Colonel
Yeah.
Diaz?
A cell.
March 51.
All right.
I got a call from the repeater station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of curse. How Martinez of her.
Oh.
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with the machine.
Oopsies.
No. It was a great idea. You're learning things. March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Neuters, crackers, ping.
Someone's coming.
A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Who's this? Just walks up, does not give a fuck.
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
Yes, you are breaking in, but not into her.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
Can you tell me more about the world that we're in? And by extension, stream.
So I know a little bit about it. I've been kind of skipping through a lot of the lore stuff, but we're
What?
in
Why?
because it's time consuming to really get into it. So we're in this place called Revachol, right? I am a police officer in Revachol, but like this is happening in a time after a communist uprising, revolution period. Like this is post-revolutionary war. for this world, right?
Sure.
Anyhow, the communists failed, I know that, and there was this like council thing that appears in like not council, what's it called? It's a C word, I can't think of it. Coalition. The coalition appears, it kind of takes over, having like this very moralist stance over everything, and just kind of does a really shitty job at getting everything in order, basically. Okay. So this place, Revachol, is one of the places that's falling through the cracks of society, and we've been sent here because there was a man who was hung in a tree. So we're trying to solve that murder. That's kind of the idea of the game.
Okay.
There's also just this weird thing that exists called the Pale, but that's like a whole nother thing that seems to be like entropy on the planet, like a physical manifestation of entropy, and I'm not really sure what to do with that information, but it is a thing that is growing and that people have to like travel through to get from country to place, from like country to country. It's, yeah, like when you're sailing, you have to like sail through entropy, basically. It's called the Pale.
Okay.
Yeah, not sure what to do with that information. It just kind of exists.
No one's hiding here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some food.
Mm-hmm.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted.
What is it? Yes. Or no.
She doesn't seem
Did you
surprised
say
to be
please give me
recognized.
some room, or please give me some food?
Something passes over her face.
It was room.
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Okay.
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages.
Suna, I have to say I'm a big fan of your "we're all untethered" ideas. This woman was trying to make D&D in this world, basically. But D&D held over the medium of phone lines. Yeah. Very, like, it was a very ambitious project.
If you're not here to fire me, I don't really know how I can help you. What? No.
She has not seen her, sire. 'Tis true.
Isn't this, in some ways, just D&D over phone lines, what you and I are currently doing?
Yes.
Kind of.
And no, you're right.
Okay.
These are my machines. I use the AR1 as my RAIN prefect processing unit. RAIN prefect, my radio computer. Yes.
Okay.
You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
No.
All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations on the front.
Okay.
It's all around us.
Like love.
I guess it is. So far, I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable.
Oh, wait. Revachol is the country, and we're in the region of Martinez, which is the region that's fallen through the cracks.
Oh,
Sorry.
Okay. So, in general, like,
it's not the
this
cheapest
isn't a
one on the
world where
market.
most people are
So I
poor
wouldn't recommend it for your
or
regular
otherwise,
red
like,
tape
left
operations.
wanting.
I
Ranger
have
1000 is a foolproof
I have
line
not
for
gotten
civilians.
proof that that is the case. But I've only seen Martinez, right? And Martinez is a very war-torn area that has not gotten back up on its feet. So I'm not sure if other places look better or worse because I have no
Okay. Point of reference. Is that what you're looking for?
Yeah, point of reference. And I guess my closest point of reference is a person I met from Wild Pines, whatever that is. I think Wild Pines is like a company that exists. And she seems kind of well off, put together, and she's like sitting on a sailboat. And I know, like, there are things like ceramic armor that exist and, like, all this other stuff.
Anyway, you should do some
So
research
it
before you
probably
decide to
isn't
buy it.
all fucked up like this,
Ask
but
around,
all
compare
I've
the
seen
prices.
is fucked up.
There are many milieux dedicated to that sort of thing.
Also, disco exists.
She
I
likes
thought that was
telling
implied
this,
just
but
off the
can't
name.
Yeah.
They are connected to my range prefect. What?
Short and terse. They.
I'm working. Could you just shh for a moment?
It's not just rudeness.
Great. You.
They're bloodshot. She really hasn't been getting much sleep lately.
I'm conducting scientific. I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
She's looking for a disruption in the radio. The lieutenant raises his brows. But
Yes, that's what led me. Exactly. What
Okay.
does it mean? Up to now, what do you think it is? What qualities that
that's a little above your pay grade.
you measure it by its surroundings, by that which does exist, which is what I've been trying to do. I've tried using hydro transducers, but honestly,
Okay.
it's not progressing very much. Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
Strange things may
There's this place at the back of the church, a place where all audible vibrations seem to cease.
Right.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place. I know. No,
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning.
because it's just trial and error, and I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop. Great. Thanks. What?
I bet she hasn't.
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to assault... This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it? I've got... Take a guess, why don't you? I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming...
Good luck.
All right. What's this area?
Silver and apricot faience. The young mother of humanism stands above you.
Okay.
This is her innocence, Dolores Day. Cradled in her
Dolores
arms are a pair of
Day.
glowing lungs, clearly visible from underneath her flowing dress. You should kneel. Your knees touch the floor. The floorboards are hard and cold. The world is silent. The creaks and cracks of the massive in the darkness. You sense her eyes on you, inspecting you with their multicolored. The woman looks down at you, kneeling. She towers among her followers. She acknowledges the passing of someone who is still alive. You. As that soft word passes through your mind, the lieutenant, your fingertips touch your chest 4 times.
Okay.
You rise from your knees into the apricot-colored light of the window. Above you, the woman still smiles her distant smile, sunlit by the crack in the... It's a mystery.
Damn it.
A mystery
Fuck.
sprinkled with self. All you know is, this is the young mother of you. The shards glimmer in the dark. You see little...
Yes. I wasn't sure. It's
So
my
what are your
own
best stats?
not a little fun.
Okie
A touch of
dokie.
absurdity there. Nice.
My best stats right now are volition, empathy, and authority. You can kind of look at what I've got right now.
I also see that you have damage -1 there from volition.
Yeah.
So damage is a thing.
Yeah, but it might be damage to myself. I'm not really sure.
Is there like something to the color coding here? I see some are purple. Some are
Yeah,
red,
so
some
you
yellow.
see on the very left, well, actually you can't
you might
because,
hand over it a little bit.
yeah. So, I have 4 base stats: intellect, psyche, physique, and motorics.
Oh, I can't
right?
see intellect at all. Is
Yeah.
that-
So intellect, I have a 3. Psyche, I have a 4. Physique, I have a 3. And motorics, I have a 2. I think the best you can have in a stat is 6. It was like a point buy system that I used to make my stats at
Yeah,
the
I
beginning
do
of the game.
remember that.
So based off that, I like each line right here is with one of the different stats. So logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization, and visual calculus are all blue stats, which are intellect, where psyche's purple, physique is red, and motorics is yellow.
Okay.
That's what all that is. Yeah. So, and like as you see, I can have more hunches and gut feelings. I can be better with cop culture. I can have better like reconstruction stuff, all based off those different stats. Also, my clothes do help with like my stats, my rolls. So whatever I'm wearing at the time, which is very strange.
Is it though? I mean, if this is based in D&D, like, I think at least, I can't speak for you, I guess. That doesn't seem terribly strange.
No, it doesn't. It's not crazy, but it is funny to me. I just like the idea of it. Help the ravers start a nightclub. Okay, inspect the traps. I still have to do all that. I still have not found Ruby. But maybe these ravers, they know something. Maybe by helping them, I can like get more.
Hi again. So, how things going? And? What happened? Oh man, the crab man you mean?
Uh-huh.
Who is he? What did you think? Really? Huh. Interesting. What's he doing in the church? No matter.
These guys will never catch him. You will never catch him. There's nothing.
I don't know, man. Doesn't it feel like a major hindrance to you? A spooky guy could...
You're just gonna have to live with the crab man.
Now that I think of it, everyone is welcome. Maybe, I guess we'll figure something out. A programmer? What was she like? Did you ask her about the nightclub?
You haven't been completely honest.
Who will you trust? A spooky programmer? Feels alarm!
A half-hearted sell of something which doesn't...
No, I'm not really feeling the love.
Well, we've got... Anyway, now that it's settled, how did she seem?
She didn't like it.
That's my favourite thing in the world. A shame. What can we do now? Do you see a way out of this? Unity! Dance! And you can't just evict her?
No.
You, Honor Man. No, Lloyd. He's right. Maybe we've approached it the wrong way after all. I'm sure there's a workaround. We can make a deal not to bother her. If that's okay with her, we only want to get in the church and spread the joy and ecstasy of music. The lines of the
there you go. Coexist.
Advanced being. He's ours. He'll understand. Yeah. We can do this climbing thing in the tower. And the programmer, does she like a Nordic dance?
So who is Egghead? Like, that's gotta be one of your personas.
The lines in the dark, man, coexist. No, Egghead's the blonde dude fist pumping right there.
No shot.
That's his name.
Okay.
That's his name.
Egghead cannot believe what you just said. It makes him pump the jam a little slower for a moment.
See.
But then he returns to the full swing of it.
No worries. We'll figure it out. If coexisting fails, you can always muscle her out, right? If
I refuse to throw her out.
Good luck, my friend. Yes. What? Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry.
And it's distilled.
Oh, it's the one they sell at...
It's like he's lying to you, Mike. He nods enthusiastically. No doubt, a little relieved.
Godly? Fuck it. Let's try it. Damn it.
So indeed. So one of them came upon the abandoned. Plus, all in all, you really can't tell what that mean programmer ran.
I've made those 8% rolls before, and it feels so good.
The chances of you getting a nat 20 is 5%.
Yeah. It is nice. It feels nice when you're like, there's no way I should get this. And then you get it.
Yes, what is it? I don't want to make anything work. Yes, anything.
It's not the anodic dance music that's made.
That's right. If we couldn't get our Welkins to happen,
There's not a trace of irony in her voice. She means it. Easy.
what? No,
all right.
I don't really need any.
She thinks about it. A glassy look in her eyes. A gust of wind brings more snow in.
All right.
Yeah.
Bring me the game's offsite copy from my old workspace, if you really want to help. It's a backup of my former...
She's
Okay.
The backup itself is destroyed now.
Hold on. If it's called an offsite copy, then
Why?
Oh God, not this again. It is not on-site. It is...
Basement.
Okay.
And no, taking it outside the building wouldn't have protected it from the data loss. Are we clear?
This is clearly a painful topic for her.
Yeah, that's the one. You can get in through the bookshop.
Yeah.
You just have to do some explaining to the bookstore lady. Good. Then you might note in the giant ice bear fridge.
In the ice bear fridge? Oh man.
You've been to the fridge and it wasn't there.
Wait, a note from whom? Did it specify whether it's a filament memory?
Taken to a nearby
Jarisa.
ice cream maker.
Of course. Our project lead, Suliswov Jarisa. God, he was always like it would have made a difference. The offside and the heads. I won't even get into the heads. Millions of them.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. Can't you Defrosted?
There's a solution, but she doesn't want to hand it over to you yet. It's a thing. Something she holds.
Thanks.
I'll go get it.
And here's my
Sure.
multi-tool. You
Oh.
might need it to hack loose some ice.
It hurts
Hey.
a bit for her to say this.
Nice.
She's not too happy to be parting with the Cavalsund.
Okay. Cool. I just got a multi-tool. All right.
Even though you failed every check.
No, I succeeded that last check, which was convince her to cooperate. That was the only check I succeeded. Also, by the way, I found a second dead body earlier yesterday.
Second.
Yeah. Well, you start off the game,
Oh yeah, I remember you
there's a
telling me
dead
about
body. I found another dead body yesterday when I was playing. It's fine. It's okay.
This is the trap. Mirage.
Reach for the trap.
Wait, never mind. I guess I don't remember you telling me about that. That dead body has to be the one you came to investigate.
Yep. The next.
Yeah. It's over there on the dock. Where are the other traps? Canal. Okay. And Land's End, far northeast of the Feld building. And where's the Feld building? This is the Feld building, right? No. This is not the Feld building. Oh yeah, this is that fucking place where I couldn't do anything. Is it up here? No. It's probably over there.
No. It's definitely up there.
Da. Well, this is far northeast, but I guess... Oh, yay, there it is.
This trap's not to nothing but locusts.
Empty as all of them. One more of these and we're...
You getting tired?
I'm fine. I didn't mean to complain. It's just...
The reeds shake sadly in the cup. The wind picks up here, near the cape's end.
Okay. And then... we'll go back down. It said southeast of the dock or whatever, the water lock.
I am not sure. I did not see or hear.
I think it said southeast. Yeah, I found it.
It takes you a moment, but the trap feels light and no locust. No phasmid either. But still, your voice echoes on the...
Well, the bait worked on something. This doesn't mean it was a reed monster. Unless you see one in there. I just see an empty trap. We did, sort of, promise to tell you.
A cold gust of air dries your sweaty face.
Okay, well, before we do that, though. Money. We'll go back across the waterlock. Up.
The speakers below are banged up and worthless.
Super cool! Now the
sneakers seem to vibrate in your hands with an almost
The junk is yours, officer. Happy listening. Try not to hurt your ears with that
Hell yeah.
Snow covers the white on blue police livery of the motor carriage. The white colors nearly meld together. Do something important? Something murder-related? Even at a standstill, the unibody Caprice Kanema looks sleek and dynamic. The cabin is tilted frontward to give it a more aggressive, hunched look.
No point in stopping, then. Sure, go ahead. 130.
I reckon that's a 7-liter V12.
7.2. Super.
Saying these words.
Okay.
Joy.
Yes. An extra...
It's nice and all, but why so modest? It's a bit girly right now. Fit it with some proper off-road components.
We are not going to, though. Because this is clearly a sports motor carriage.
Okay. Now we go in here.
This orange machine is dead still.
Ah, shit.
Hand-crank ice cream churner and an electric freezer. The ice around it. Sleep. This orange machine is dead still. It ice squeezed.
Damn it.
And it's already unplugged. There's no turning the... It's all gone now. What better to assuage the creeping sense of fear than some frozen fat?
How much more until another level? So I need to get... Call station about the dead body. We'll do this because I can get some stuff.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel.
Pick up the radio again.
How may I assist you? Hold on. I've got Central General Traffic.
Yes, this
He sounds worried.
Billy Majon, you said. Yes, hello, are you still there? I found Billy Majon's home address. Here
All
we go,
right.
sir. Rue de Saint-Jean.
That's where the smoker on the balcony lives, isn't it?
It says here that they returned their last book just a few days ago, but I wasn't at work that day. Marie? Marie? Do you remember a reader? Yes, it was my colleague, Marie. She said that it was Billy's husband who returned the book. He also asked for this new sci-fi release, Lowe's Radio City 87. But we don't... Sorry, no. Marie only knows him by sight. Marie? She said it was an older man.
Okay.
She's... Sorry. Marie wasn't really paying any attention to that. Marie knows...
And then goes for a little drink later. On the lookout.
Happy we could help.
Anything
Alright.
else you need from me? One moment. Can you please describe the...
We suspect he might have been in...
Any signs of violence? No field autopsy necessary. What about his belongings? Did you any information on the library card? Good. You have a lead. Do you and Lieutenant Kitsuragi want to take the case, or should I have assigned the case to Lieutenant Kim Kitsuragi. That's all for now. Thank you for reporting in. Is there anything else I can do for you? 57.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers.
All right. That was not enough to do anything with. Apartment 20. What you thinking, Tim?
It's a very strange world that you live in.
Yes.
That is genuinely what crossed my mind during that whole exchange.
Just an ordinary wall. Nothing to see here.
Nope. Still locked. All right. Apartment 20. Apartment 20.
You hear someone walking around inside.
That's 10.
Give me a moment. It's about Victor, isn't it? It's always about Victor with her.
Okay. One of the doors on the balcony.
A weathered brown door.
Uh-huh.
Lieutenant motion. This is the door. You get yourself together. It's just police work.
Hello? Oh, police. A moment.
There's fear in.
Come in.
All right.
It's just police work.
It's you from the bookstand. Did you come to bring my cockatoo back? I don't think I introduced myself properly.
The lieutenant has taken off his... He must feel vulnerable without his glasses. Is this...
Is this about Vic? No. This is...
How about some small talk? With definitely no small talk. This isn't the time or place. You've done
All
this.
right.
Just keep your focus.
What did you say?
Great and terrible Spike.
Oh. Oh. But... he was...
But he was just here.
We understand this comes as a huge shock.
What happened to him? Was he drunk? I see.
Okay.
You just found him there. How long had he been there?
If you say 2 days maybe, it will be etched in her mind forever. She blinks, eyes welling up with tears.
Okay.
No, no. I just need to tell my girls.
I like that your skills also like chime in like that.
Yeah.
Oh, should I call them? Should I?
No. A day.
Good. That's probably the right thing. Thank you. Just tell me, what do I need to do next?
We've taken him to the city morgue. The local coroner will be contacting you shortly to...
A very good call.
Is there anything
Okay.
else the RCM could do for you?
No, I'll call you if something comes up. Thank you. Thank you for telling me. I'll call if...
These are her last reserves of strength. Her muscles will...
We should step outside and talk.
All right.
You did well. You did enough. Can't save the whole world, you know. I'll call the station when we are finished with the day. And
All right.
let them know the name of the deceased. They'll manage.
They have to. It's not your place to live their lives.
Let's go.
Okay. You know, when I took that quest, it was very much a this guy's just being crazy kind of thing, which is very crazy that it actually turned out this way.
Can you tell me something that hasn't been crazy about this game?
That's a trick question, Timmy.
I conclude my TED talk.
What I mean is, like, the way I came into the quest was that I passed this woman on the street and he's just like, she looks sad, we need to find her husband, and it was just like out of nowhere. And you're just like, oh, okay, this guy is having a mental breakdown right now. He doesn't know what he's talking about. And she was even responding like, you don't know what you're talking about. which is what made it so funny that it worked out like that.
Ah, okay.
Because it actually, like, she was missing her husband. We needed to find him. And we did. It's just like... Yeah, no, it's very funny that's like how it went. There's a lady like over here. Maybe I can ask her about Ruby.
Waves are beginning to...
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with waves? But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best. Let's see. Who are you looking for? Okay. When did this... Oh. I've been out on the sea. Yes, that's the optimal time. Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find someone else. Well, how can I assist you then, officer? Oh. That's good to know, I guess.
I wasn't feeling it.
That calls for a funeral, if you ask me. Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
Maybe I should.
Our things are part of our life world. They're made with our human sweat and they... Oh yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going... Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the...
You like the Capri funeral idea?
Okay. What a strange... Just... Yeah. Now we go... It's this way? Yeah. No, it's down. Uh-huh. That's over.
You've checked all the...
Okay, so they left already. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna talk to...
Got to be a dystopia.
Yeah, I think it is.
Which I guess you're still in that one district,
The
right?
legend returns. You know the dance.
Yeah.
Smokable smokes.
Okay, I
Kissable
guess it
pilsner.
could just be
Drink
this
it,
place.
Then convert it to
Since I
piss.
didn't see a lot of
And
the other
then
one. No, the other one was like a
speed.
whole metropolitan area.
Tequila? Can't really remember seeing.
It's a touchy topic. He hasn't got laid in. He really has no idea who this Ruby is, sire.
All right. What if I go... Okay, so I can't go that way. Who else do I talk to? Yeah, no, this place does feel very, like... fucked.
I like that you had to think for a second on that one.
I mean, yeah, no, that much is certain. This area is fucked. What about we go this way? Uh-huh, yep, that's my car. If I go... Ooh. I got biker cop sunglasses? I keep finding all this cool shit. Feel the streets. Hell yeah. There's a way past this. I see the game being like, yep, there's more you can do. And then, like, I just can't get there. And it bothers me so much.
It does sound like it's not a game that would hold your hand, but it also, like, there's no way that it wants you to fail or anything like that.
No, it doesn't want you to fail. But it's like, you see here, this is as far as you can go. But there's definitely more over there.
Back later.
Yeah. That has been kind of the... That has kind of been the deal, is like come back later. Like this bridge right here, it got fixed on Wednesday. I couldn't get over here until Wednesday.
Is that a bridge or a dam?
It's a water lock.
Okay.
The shine on these sunglasses lasts a lifetime, officer.
So what are your quests currently?
My current quests. So on Monday, I need to track down my gun because I've lost my gun.
And today is?
Today is Thursday.
Oh, okay. That's a while.
Yeah, I probably lost it on like Sunday, Saturday, maybe Friday. So yeah, track down my gun. Get a reality lowdown. So I have to ask Joyce questions. But I think I've hit a wall with that. Like, I need to come across more things to ask about. I need to figure out who has access to the trash cans of the Whirling in Rags.
I'm sorry? You have to figure out who has access to
Trash cans. Yeah, the dumpster. Because someone put clothes into the dumpster, but it's locked. It's a locked dumpster. So someone tampered with the scene of the crime. You understand?
Yeah.
I do know what the murder weapon was. I have to find that murder weapon. I got that on Tuesday. On Wednesday,
So everything.
This is something yeah.
How far
well,
away
not necessarily.
Energetically are you from that person?
So not necessarily everything goes to the dead body. So like, spirit is eternal. I could just go buy some booze, and that would be the mission. But I'm trying to keep my guy on the straight and narrow, so I don't want to do that one.
Can you not just forgo the quest? Yeah, can't you mark it as inactive?
No, it doesn't look like it.
What does Y do?
It just takes me over to my finished stuff.
I see. Okay.
I need to go back to the boardwalk. Get yourself organized. If you look over on the right-hand side, you'll see that there's like Superstar Cop, Apocalypse Cop, Sorry Cop, Boring Cop. Then you see Communist, Fascist, Ultra Liberal, Moralist.
I also see the thing that you refused to tell me.
Yeah. So Communist, I've been going down the Communist route pretty hard.
Okay.
So I need to roam the streets and sniff out comrades to try and like
how communist are we?
It's a C. But
all right.
I have to like I'm trying. So like one of my side quests is let's build communism again. Then I've got to find out where Ruby is. I've got to explore the coast for signs, which I'm still kind of doing.
So that's the one that you're trying to do currently?
That's the one I was trying to do, yeah.
Okay.
Inspect the traps. I was finishing that, so I need to go talk to Moral. So that's what I'm about to go do. Help Ravers start a nightclub, which is connected to Suna with her project. Huh? Do what?
Yeah, that is okay.
Yeah. So I've got to get a level to try on the ice cream maker again to open it up because the copy is in the ice cream maker. So I've got to open it up to get it to take it to her so she can finish her project so they can get a nightclub started. So that'll once I get into there, that'll start going the way it needs to. Yeah, so Also, there's this other thing that I really want to do, but I have not been able to. This kid is an asshole, and I want to figure out what's going on with him. And I keep failing the empathy check.
Is empathy your best stat?
Yes.
Are you just not rolling well?
He just sucks. He just sucks to me. That's the answer.
It's great. It's great to see you again, officer.
Oh, sweetie, I don't even know how to thank you for finding my husband and helping him out. I hope we haven't been too much here. I want to give you a small token of my gratitude. It's a tie.
I got a
Mexican
tie.
origin.
The little silvery knob holding the tie together feels warm.
I don't like that it's 8-eyed, but you know.
You don't.
Ramblings.
I guess all ties have flaws.
You were a
reflect.
Well, it was
She just
the strangest moment of my life. I didn't know this can happen, so I reached my arm and touched the thing. It felt just like a stalk of wind, but it moved, swaying, towering above me. After a while, 20 seconds, a minute maybe, it left, went into the reeds. I tried, but I was only a child. There was mud and high water. I couldn't see it anymore. I was just standing there, knee-deep in mud, looking around me.
Where did you go? Don't go.
I ran back home to my grandmother and asked her if reeds could walk, and told her they were looking at me. Of course, she just laughed at me, but I knew what I'd seen. For years, it was a story I told at parties when I wanted to impress boys, that sort of thing. Of course, most people just took it as a strange, amusing anecdote. So did I, honestly. But then I met Morel.
We were on a date. Can you imagine? She tells me a story, and it's the most detailed report of the Insulindian phasmid I've ever heard. The sounds. She told me it hissed.
So that's how they met. This is
That is one of the most
Yeah.
aggressively Australian
like reeds in a
accents I've
gust
heard.
of wind.
The way it moved, the colour, how some of its limbs were white, like marble. It matched perfectly with what I know from other accounts. It was amazing. If it weren't
That
for
man comes
later,
from under the
given
down.
up hope years ago, it's no exaggeration to say that she restored my faith in my profession.
I did not mean to do that.
But I couldn't believe it. A child left unattended
wait.
on a walkway.
you have
Children
health.
make up stories and then
Yeah.
end up believing.
I have health and moral.
Sanity, right?
Morale.
Okay.
So, yeah, the blue is my morale. And the orange is my, like, physical health.
You're welcome, sweetie.
And she could get up and walk right into the reeds on her own, into the mud.
All right.
Really impervious to scurvy.
What? Okay.
For a second, I thought
So,
you got
I
it,
do
and I
need
was
to-
like impressive. Did you laugh at that?
Remain
So
professorial,
stupid.
but
It
intelligent.
was-
So I
it was
checked all the
very
chat.
Okay. Completely empty?
No locusts?
That's not ideal.
It just means the Indian fast.
Of course, more clever.
You're dealing with a subject near and dear to their hearts. It might be
Kim is so salty about this. He's like, we're here to solve a fucking murder. Why are we talking about phasmids?
Yes. Phantasmadeia picked up another trip to the reeds.
What a deft hunter. I'm just playing into it now.
Unless you have an alternative hypothesis you'd like to venture. Mine's actually no. Excuse me for getting emotional.
Thank you, it's an honor. We should probably return to work.
Helping cryptozoologists isn't really a priority for our organization.
Hey.
Is it? Consider the way.
Kids, what would a child want with bags?
Oh, my dear Morel. You've been an old man for too long. Kids
Yeah.
love to torment insects.
Delinquents.
Oh, you've been so
Yes.
to us.
I have a new
This
quest.
He hasn't been.
Really?
Elena, Morel, it's been fun. Really. But I need a bath.
Realistically,
and I
kids
have
want a
deliveries
lot of
to
things
do.
with
The
bugs.
first man to break
Yeah.
formation is always a
What is the new quest? Is it something
This
about
is bigger than
getting
these.
bugs for kids?
This is me going to talk to the kid and be like, hey, did you steal some locusts? The kid's like, yeah. And you're like, okay.
Okay.
That's totally what this is. Hey, you fucking take some damn locusts, kid. I ate them. Something like that. But yeah, so I don't want to talk to you about the story that much, honestly, because I think you're gonna play this.
I'm not certain that I am yet, but I still understand.
Yeah, I don't want to like ruin the option for you. So I'm trying to be like really careful on what I tell you.
I honestly couldn't tell.
Yeah. I should have been asking the kids. Have you seen any bad people?
I don't think questioning 4-year-olds without their parents.
Nah.
Definitely.
Damn it.
Yes. Yes.
It doesn't look like he knows what that means.
Okay.
What if I talk to... Nope. Damn it.
Wait, I'm confused. You said, what if the policeman asked you something now, and then he just looked at you?
Do you know someone named Ruby? Yeah?
My mom tells me I'm a big girl. But
Kids.
yes, I am. Little Lily. That's nice. Yeah, they look the same. They look identical. Bye.
Is that the phasmid? It looks like the phasmid leaning against the wall.
Oh, she was almost there.
It's not the phasmid. It's not even organic. It's a fire iron. Don't be too hard on yourself. You couldn't have known that for sure. And besides, finding this...
Damn. Do what? What was right there?
She was just trying to say identical.
Yeah.
She was there.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep. What more do you want to know about that? Yes, not much. Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago.
So, they don't hold services there.
No, they've tried, but things just keep happening.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
Well, there's that music. Music from...
Okay.
And now, suspicious-looking people are sneaking. Before you get to the church, there's some ruins. An apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses. Empty. I don't know exactly. A pre-war place. It used to be something. Before the war. Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk. But it's closed. What? You're one of those real estate used to be a supply and now you know everything there is to know about this. Me? Now it's your turn, Mr. Why would I do that? That's a fool, isn't it? Are you a fool?
Hell yeah. Fool is I. Alright, let me walk in here real quick. This is another mission that is not really a mission.
An old mirror.
Tequila Sunset's just the name of a
See
drink,
the
right?
reflection in it. The expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
Well.
Okay, so no, but you know what it is.
Still.
Damn it!
It won't be that easy.
You see the expression he's doing in his little profile picture?
Oh, I definitely see it.
I can get him to stop doing that if I can make the roll. But I have not been able to make the roll yet.
Let's just say I wouldn't like him talking to my kids.
He used to have mutton chops.
Okay, it is better.
That you're the first to say. Everybody in games like,
I'm also just
you
trying
know,
to
the mutton
envision him
chops.
with mutton chops.
Yeah, everybody else has said, you know, the mutton chops, they actually kind of hid some of the damage.
Wait, are you holding a sign?
That's the multi-tool that I got.
That's the multi-tool?
I think so. I think it's the multi-tool.
Overson?
Yeah. Which I guess I can put it away for now.
Oh, Volsund. That's not German. Probably Polish. I know I've heard Polish at least a couple of times.
There's a boat right there. I've not noticed that before.
Weren't you looking for a boat?
Not necessarily.
The shaggy.
So you talked to my associates, right? Are you gonna help? Great. No, my associates. Sorry. I just
If
don't...
somebody told me this was a Fallout fan mod, I would
Me?
believe them.
I'm a silver bird. Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but... My associate? Of course I do.
To the cops.
Me? Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later.
There's a door I can't get into. That's now just like it was a red check, so I just can't get into it. She wasn't in the church. Is there anything else this way?
An old door.
Yeah, I can't get in there. All right. I'm kind of really not understanding what I'm missing. Like, if she's along the coast somewhere, I should have found her.
I would agree with that. Yeah, you've been up and down quite a bit.
But I guess I just haven't asked everybody. It's the only thing that I can say at this point. Or like there's some sort of clue that I haven't found yet.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable.
Does Kim ever have anything useful to say?
Calling.
It'll give him a little thing.
Someone with a...
every time.
What are you, like 5?
Phone. Disconnect tone.
Okay. Cool. There'll be like a little text bubble on him, like with an ellipses in it, if he has anything interesting to say.
Who defines interesting?
New. Anything new to say?
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in dripping water falls from up.
No. I won't even try. I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things.
This partner of his, Eyes.
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but...
His hands lead the way when it comes to that.
Okay. There's gotta be some way into this building then.
You see, above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking. There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go...
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there, or in that boat shack. In that church tower, maybe.
Suddenly, all is quiet. There is no cold hand brushing against your forehead. No rustle in the reeds. Trying to talk prayer.
Do we? I was really hoping she'd be in the village. Okay. She's probably north of the village, and this place is a peninsula. We already scanned most of the outdoor areas on our wild cryptid hunt, so we have an understanding of the... And then there's the church. We've already searched that and can rule it out. I know it doesn't feel like progress, but anyway, we do it the old-fashioned way.
Okay, I got there.
Go over the whole peninsula, ask the locals, enter the places where we can enter first, like we did in the village. Then, if we're desperate, we can look where we can't enter. Bunkers, storm drainage, this place. I'm sure it won't come to that.
Walk the coast, the old boardwalk, the reeds. You can always come back here and talk to the wind again. Buckle up and raise your collar. This search is...
You see how, like, some of these weird-ass skills, though, can just, like, have wild rolls that just listen to the wind for shivers, right? And, like, would that have taught me? Would that have told me I could find her in there? What would that have told me? Would it have been another, like... Maybe it was a whole nother side quest that I could have done. There's no telling. Just like there's that bunker up north. Like I couldn't get into it.
It's a long way down to your death from here.
20 meters.
But it looks like it was... Oh, I guess that's ice? It looks like it's water.
I think it's both. I think it's a mixture. Oh, postcard. Okay. So just keep searching the coast or consult the wind. A sewer?
I think there has to be something that we're missing. I'll probably end up looking it up soon.
No, don't do that.
Oh, yeah, true.
The light vanishes inside the concrete slit. The structure goes deep under the...
No idea. Could be connected to one of the... We might find her down somewhere. In conclusion, I hope not.
Maybe it's just a storm drain for the sewer. There's no echo and no answer.
Damn. Okay. It was physical instrument, right? For that one check.
I don't know what check you're talking about.
Physical instrument. Yeah.
Oh, I think I saw that check in the quest log, but I don't know that it said what check you needed.
Ooh, superstar glasses. Magnesium.
Can you find those?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe you found some kind of cop sunglasses?
I've been finding all kinds of sunglasses and regular glasses. No clue, bro.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner.
Mm-hmm.
The density of the bullet holes is unusual, meaning this is a lot of bullet holes. The manufacturing and sale of automatic rifles was curtailed after the revolution.
Visual calculus. Before I do this, let me see. Do I have clothes that help me with visual calculus?
Nerd.
Do I actually not have any? Okay, that helps. That hurts. All right.
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching
Strange.
a row of ghostly shapes. stands
Let's have a
against the
drink.
wall. There are many
I'm
of
going
them,
to join you in both of
dozen
those
at
things.
least. Their heads lowered and eyes blindfolded.
Oh, that feels good.
It's
Oh,
quiet.
okay.
No sound, no movement.
I succeeded that check, Timmy.
You did, and it was a very low chance, at least the last time I looked.
There's a firing squad happening.
What?
Look at the screen, man.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know, I was looking at the top part, not the bottom, because I'm standing up.
I'm not standing.
Oh my gosh, where's my mouse? Oh, there it is. I even turned in I turned on high contrast mouse, and I still can't see it.
High contrast mouse.
Windows setting. I use it at work, so figured I would turn it on for my computer. I like it enough.
Automatic rifles prime. The sun blazes high up in the sky. A long time has passed. The abundance of bullet holes leads to two options. Either an inordinate amount of executions were performed here, or
I
they
needed
did
to
not
just
use a
stand.
conscience round, where only one soldier has the loaded rifle. Looks like this was a mass execution with everyone fully armed. A host of men, probably in everyday clothes, ragged from the conflict, and they stand, facing the wall. Ordinary people, familiar, comrades, the forsaken, the wretched.
Oh, man.
Tried to write 7 men in combat uniforms and men of duty. Dark, murderers, twisted by orders. The commandant, the one who gives the order. Machine gun fire crackling through the air. The lights of the muzzle flashes dancing on his face.
I don't know. I don't know who died here, lined up beside that horrible wall. It could have been any of the parties involved. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives. Killed another likely scenario.
Failed personnel when their assets were being seized?
Or maybe.
Yeah, it's very unlikely the coalition forces were the ones who died here. They were always the last ones against the wall. To be honest, if a coalition member was anyone in this situation, it was a commandant, a superior giving the orders.
A cold sea wind.
Wild. That I just found that.
Is this a new area for you?
No.
Okay. You haven't been here since I've been watching.
I was here last time.
A row of ghostly shades facing.
Yeah.
With another.
Okay, so I can pull it back up. So maybe I can't go further this way though. This is another thing where it's just kind of blocked off, but might be able to do something with it later. Not really sure. This one little spot in the water does not want to go away. And I don't know what the deal with it is. It bothers me.
Do you think maybe you're supposed to have an item or something that you could interact with it using?
Maybe. Wouldn't be the craziest thing I've heard.
No, you're playing Disco Elysium.
An old door.
It's military. There was a woman mentioned.
Okay. Right. I did level up and put another level into it.
This orange machine is dead still.
Whatever.
It has a hand ice cream churner and ice cream.
Thank God.
Under the strain, darkness lies. Disappointment washes over you as you stare into the hole.
A scoop of ice cream would have been nice.
Someone's stomach grumbles.
You gently lift.
We should take it back to Miss Lucan and kill her as soon as possible.
Yes, but aren't you curious to know what's under pressure?
I am curious, but I don't care that much. And I got a scarf now? Ooh! Pain threshold. That's cool.
Yes, what is it? Yes? Thanks. Looks like it's the one. Now I'm going to bring it out.
Huh?
Wait, no. That's dangerous. She shouldn't do it.
No, it's not dangerous. Just depressed. I have a theory. Lintel was able to find the anomaly's location from this broken copy. Watch.
The paper starts filling out with it. This is wrong. Machines shouldn't behave like that. Sona doesn't reply. Her hands...
Here. I found it. Hold on.
Okay.
Shh. Just give me a second.
I've never witnessed a programmer work before.
Done. I've got it. I found the location of the anomaly. I found the coordinates.
She's beaming. You great job.
Thank you. There. In the swallow.
All right.
Think you can help me again? I need you
Sure.
to go move those water bolts for me. I need to...
You like moving things.
Just walk over to the tanks.
Wait, is this woman's face just unchanging?
What do you mean? It's just...
Your brain said she's beaming. You can feel it in your heart.
I don't know, man.
It's awfully silent. Measurements have been marked down around the bowl. Oh boy, this is going to be good. It moves like a ghost without creating a single... It moves like a ghost without creating a... Some water spills out of the bowl. The lead programmer sends you an time to run back or maybe walk. This is a sacred place.
Okay.
Yes. What is it? Great. Everything should be...
Miss Know-It-All is hesitating.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Now the only thing left to do is to unmute the headphones. If we got the location right, we should then be able to hear whatever sound this anomaly makes. Honestly, I'm a little scared. I don't know. That's what I'm scared of. I don't know. I mean, what sound does the nothing make? How can you even listen to something that doesn't exist? What if silence is only what's surrounding?
You're overthinking this.
Maybe I'm just tired. Yeah, you're right. Let's do it.
The lieutenant, and then nothing happens. As Sona Lokanen-Kilda presses unmute on her keyboard, she doesn't answer. Her eyes closed.
Damn it! No, of course not. Nothing happened.
Despite her fear, she was hoping for something extra.
No. No. My hypothesis was wrong. According to this, I should have heard something if I got the coordinates right. But this is just another failure. Silence. You can try on the headphones. See?
Silence is silence. You're sure there's more to it? All you hear is just breathing. Everyone calls, but there's something else. There has to be. Ghosts. When was the last time this world...
Well, did you hear anything? Yeah. No, I don't think there's anything.
The lieutenant looks down. Maybe the speed freeze can help you with this. Go talk with Audrey.
Okay.
Hi again. So, how are things going? Oh yeah.
If you don't know what the founding party is,
You know, of Meteo. Concerning Meteo. Come to think of it, Yes? Goodbye. So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to get... It's good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get the sticker. You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me? So I can hear you do it. Lloyd, don't piss off, Andre. You shouldn't talk like that. Right, noted.
an off-handed sorry, if there ever was one.
Seems like my creation has found its way into the legal bureaucracy. What did you want the dead guy smiling?
Okay.
He defeated history. We are at the present moment, or maybe...
Or drugged out of his mind.
Or drunk. Or in a clinical coma. Or glad to be dead. But though the dead guy smiling. He defeated history, present, or maybe...
Or drugged out of his mind.
Yeah, well, I guess one could write an yeah. Gotta compare. See if we can... I suck at now. You heard me. The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic.
Yes. Further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve this would be by getting us into the church.
A young man with, as though we were supposed to be sharing some tremendous...
Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore to the mega! Internally coherent.
Hardcore! All right!
He furrows his brow as his very large...
Hardcore! Ah!
Is it though?
I want some of what this dude's having.
One
Like,
mind,
he is
one spirit.
genuinely just happy to be here. I'll be back.
He'll be back?
The young man.
This is hardcore. It's hardcore! Skibber-dee, skibber danger. I am the rearranger.
Fuck.
Drink.
Oh god.
Hardcore! It's
training did not.
Victor True, hardcore! Yeah! Lucky Earth. Victor True, hardcore! Yeah! Spitting out lyrics. And didn't matter lyrics like. Victor True, hardcore! Hardcore to the mega. Here comes the night. Victor True, hardcore, internally coherent. Good morning, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yakota, the place to be. It's the message, so listen and you will see. Victor True, hardcore to the internally. Good morning, yeah. 1, Yakota. Victor True, hard, internally all car. Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my job. Hardcore party 20.
Ah, fuck.
Victor True, hard, internally coherent. All car, all right. Gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my job. Hardcore party.
Ah, fuck.
Victor True, hard, internally coherent. All car, gotta get the people going. I'm the party boy. It's my job. 2 on a track. Watch your back. Victor True, hard, internally coherent. All car, all right. Gotta get the people. Yeah, request. I want every. Victor True, hard, internally. All car, all right.
He furrows his brow.
Hardcore! Ah! The question is, what is the question? But there was a question? Victor True, internal, all car, all right.
He furrows.
The question is, what? But there was no question. Victor True, all.
He furrows.
Is it though? But is it? I mean, really? No, but seriously, I'm a bit worried it isn't.
Don't worry. Everything is okay. He isn't actually worried. Everything is still super hardcore.
There's nothing wrong with it. Sometimes I just feel like isn't something hard. It's like it's. I think it's super hardcore. But you're right. It's not hyper hardcore. It is, isn't it? But how could it become harder core? I know the answer in my heart, but can no.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about
As
that.
your mind works, the beat responds.
Oh yeah.
The abstract, the hardcore.
I know.
But there's something.
Uh-huh.
And by extension, you almost had to take a call.
Yeah.
Why?
It was your boy up in the other place.
No, that would be silly.
No nation, but transnet. That'd be a little. Yeah. Unless you were thinking, Rev, that's fucked up.
The one that's normally here that's
no,
not.
I ain't like that. And
Okay.
too. He's not. Yeah.
Is he alright?
Yeah, he's okay. I was also initially concerned because he was called out of nowhere. No, he had an inquiry regarding a piece of furniture that turned out too good to be true.
I can be. Please don't turn him into a communist. Oh yeah, turn him into a communist. Come on. Aye. Communism rules the nation.
Hell yeah, brother.
Here comes the sun. Dark
Yes.
hardcore.
Yes.
Basically, yes, it is. Lungs are for love.
You have no idea how much I want this man to just be deep down a scholar of communism, and that's just what he exclaims now instead of listening to that like house music that's in there.
Objectively, if you don't listen to that
He's just listening to like the lectures of Marxism or something in his headphones now.
Her lungs started glowing through her body, for the world loved her, and she loved.
An dopamine surge accompanies the word.
All right. Try again.
I don't understand what has happened here.
You have made a new one.
It didn't count.
Oh, no shot.
Why can't...
Huh? I said, yeah. God can see. Our signs are way up now. Still, you, the sticker. You mean the yellow one? Can you describe? Seems like my creation has found its way into the league. I guess one could write an entire treat. A sticker. You mean he good? What did you want to guess? You're the 23rd person to get it right. And I've asked 23 people. Looks like it's a dead guy smiling to the entire human race. We're all the same. Same eyes, same smiles. He defeated history. We are living in the present moment. Or maybe he's not.
Or drugged out of his mind. Come to think of it, he blinks, waiting for the next question.
Yes, you're the 23rd person to get it right. And I've asked 20 really. We're all the same. He defeated the president, or maybe...
Or drugged out of his mind, he blinks, waiting for the next...
I guess one now. You heard me.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic resonance of signs without some adjustment.
Do I have to wear the one jacket?
You finally made it, haven't you? Where did that man
understand
get
why
such
that's
a
the
cool
one jacket.
Did he receive it upon graduating? You are very...
Huh? Nah, you heard me.
How do I align sign or whatever?
Multi-tool?
Yes. What? Yeah. Good to have. Yes. What? Yeah. It's the one they sell at...
It's like he's lying to you, my liege. But
Oh,
he's slippery
are you-
enough
is that what you're
he
holding? Is it
nods
tin full of equipment?
enthusiastically. No doubt.
Goodbye.
That has something to do with music. The last person here on that.
Yes?
Hello again. My associates.
Oh, that's the tin full of equipment. Oh, that's what they're in.
Me? Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different. Sure. Contact Mike. Same place I got the recorder. Sure. Okay.
Huh. Yeah, not sure. What do you think it would be?
I think it has something to do with the music. Because it was talking about how the sign, S-I-N-E, the signs are off.
Right. I think I have to just get along with him.
Maybe, yeah, it could be. But there's just something about that verbiage where, like, it has something to do with sound.
Yeah, I just not sure what to do to fix it.
And this isn't the kind of game where you can just, like, kind of click around a little bit. Oh, no, you're on the controller. I suppose not.
Huh? I see now.
Stage gamma disalignment.
You heard me. The sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you just good? What did you want to know? Yes, you're the 23rd person to get it right. Edith, President, mate.
Or drugged out of his mind.
Or drunk. Or in a clinical coma. Or glad my guess one could write an entire treatise on things. But what for? The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic resonance of science without some adjustment.
That was an inland empire insight.
Yeah.
And that just has to do with, like, the world that you're in, right? Basically history.
Inland Empire is like my hunches.
Oh, weird. Okay. Oh, so it is. Okay.
You heard me. The hardcore aesthetic is easy.
It's not easy to reach
I was wondering there for a second if, like, it mattered what clothes I was wearing.
I also see that you have items. Do you have anything useful in there? And tools? Something for cash, okay. Probably also just something you sell or keep.
Yeah.
The launch-headed.
Good morning,
comrade. Yeah!
There's nothing wrong with it. I'm still in love with the hardcore. Sometimes I just feel like anodic music is in its infancy, you know? For example, take this Arno van Eyck jam I've been pumping for the last month, and will continue pumping for the rest of 51. Isn't something holding it back from being hyper? It's like it's only ultra.
I think it's super hardcore. We can all hear it's not hyper.
I think that's a
hardcore.
tweeter in your inventory.
The figures of authority keep telling us things are hyper when they're
A
clearly not.
tweeter?
How are we ever supposed to
Yeah,
evolve
so
to
like
hyper?
speakers have tweeters and subwoofers.
Okay.
Because that guy's saying that something's keeping it from being hyper, which tells me that something could be missing from like the upper end of the music. And then the other guy was talking about sine waves being off. I could also just be on whatever drugs this guy's on.
I think that's more what it is than anything. I think I just failed a really easy check. I think that's more what's happened than anything.
That I'm on whatever drugs this guy's on?
Yeah.
Huh.
I think my guy sucks at perception. I think that's a big part of it. That I could have honestly heard that stuff.
The swallow, you mean? What a great. Thanks.
But I have shit perception. And when I did that check, I didn't even try to like put anything on that would like better my perception either, if I even have anything that actually worsens my perception. That also worsens my perception. Huh. Beautiful. That makes me wonder, do these? No. Yeah, so there's something there. I think I come back to it though. I think I'm just kind of stuck on that. There's not much else I can do about it.
There's no way. There's no.
The legend returns. You know the dance. Smokable smokes, pissable pilsner, drink it, then convert it to piss. And there's spirits and speed.
Tequila sunset. We are...
Please don't call.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what
okay.
We're doing.
Oh, David
I
is calling me
tried,
again.
so now it's a pirate's life for me. Can't really remember seeing any women.
It's a touchy topic. He really has.
Wonderful. Not much, but it will do.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here.
Uh-huh.
I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. Founder / junior I used the profits from my agency to... I developed the paradigm.
That's right. Getting a good run-in is important to maintaining your physical and mental health. Speaking of, when's the last time you did your last pork chop?
22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially it did, with my trusty but now dreams are worn thin, much like one day I left on my evening run. As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling. So I removed the key. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation. Wet, okay? It was raining really hard. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass. Ouch, indeed. Reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower, But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key. I wish I were Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office. I rang my neighbor's bell.
Okay.
It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie, strap on. I don't begrudge.
It's happened so many times.
Since I was known to be one of the best.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office, but when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it. Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and so, now you've heard my tragedy. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh? Tequila, I've thought about this series of events for a long...
Why didn't you go to the authorities?
Well, at one point they came to me, but, you know, I didn't have any idea. I can't say it increased my faith in the RCM. No offense, gentlemen. The hobo lifestyle definitely has some perks, not having to pay rent, but that charm wears off pretty quickly. Before you know it, you're wearing a shit-stained track. Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on... I used to own my reality situation. Now, I can't hang on to any...
You of all people should empathize with this. Perhaps...
My agency. I convinced my partner I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit. Well, you know, sex sells. That's the first... That's what's... What? You've never seen pretty nice.
Good God. It's nearly impossible to describe how dirty this texture is. It's like rubbing two jellyfish skins together. Randomized trials have also found Lycra, TM, to be associated with a number of exotic... And then there's the smell. But...
Wow, you're lucky.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, my fellow members of the...
Hey, Tequila!
Shut the fuck up.
I thought he was a cool cop.
A gurgling sound comes from the direction.
And yeah, you're already acquainted with abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink to get tequila. It's a verifiable... Say, you're a detective, right? Nah, this isn't it. Found? That's medium concept stuff. Totally not my style. No fucking way.
Hey, Doom Spiral. Ain't that the jacket you stole the other week?
Not on your fucking life, Rosemary. What's wrong with you people? Tell you what, Tequila. Why don't you just hang on to that one? I'll get another jacket.
At least you got a nice jacket for your troubles. Okay. I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style. It's, well, a little eclectic, don't you think? How would you even describe what you're wearing? You know the expression, the clothes make the man. The right outfit in the right situation can make all the difference. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
A warm smile.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go.
Okay. Man.
Yes? What do you want to know? Good.
Okay, let's see.
I'll just keep the Cordelechi in the channel, if that's it. Hi, ma'am. And it's a jetty by, of course. Hello, detectives. It's
Okay.
good to see you here.
What brings you here?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now. How do I like it?
Water drips down eaves of...
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name. All the men are dead or missed. I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet.
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
All right. Politics. Real politics. Real thoughts in your head.
Oh, I'm not frightened, officer. I'd never... Have I told you how they discovered this place? No, they're in Sealindian. Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty. I knew you would sympathize. Remind me to tell you one day. For now, how can I assist you in this new location?
Do we?
I hear you have singled...
This story she will tell only before she leaves Martinez.
Maybe there is something else I can assist you with, while you're hot in pursuit. More lessons in basic reality. Glad to have been of assistance. You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Alright, so she's over here now.
Waves are beginning to die down. Oh? Who? Okay. When? Oh. I've been... Yes, that's the Sorry I couldn't help you out. Well, how can I... Like I said, fish mostly. Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the...
Keep it professional, man. Don't make it sound like you're hitting on her. This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Bottles, drugs, or...
All right. Major choice moment. Mines. Mines. You need mines.
Well, the RCM has to wait for another one, because some army folks came by.
Spiky. Must have been a naval contact mine.
Okay.
Our tenant, the police. What more do you want to know about that? I clean. No. I don't know. You'll never find her, you know. She knows the coast at the back of her head.
I wouldn't worry about that, ma'am. We are persistent.
Yes, it's going to be too much work for you to find her. Better for you to stay here.
The failed electric mural. You feel like you should go look at it again. Step closer this time.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I'm back. I wanted to get a cup of coffee while I was up too.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, no. So he's talking about replacing the rug in the living room. So we were just discussing that briefly, and then I sent him some pictures. Yeah.
Okay.
But I agreed that I would go halvesies on it. The only reason I say I think I'm back is he may call me again just to discuss the pictures he sent me. I don't know. We'll see.
The once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical are...
Let me see, what do I have for shivers? I've got that. Got that for shivers. Come on. Is that it? Okay, well.
The once bright mural towers above you.
Come on.
A breeze.
Damn it.
Quite go to the children of the big sea.
The children of the big sea.
The wind rushes away, leaving you where you were, on the rotting boards of...
Officer, are you okay? It looked like we lost you for a second. When you're ready.
Indeed. Somehow you knew it was here. An urban ruin. You
What
felt
did I
it
miss?
before
I never heard you
when
say.
it rained.
I tried another shivers check on that mural, and I failed it, and it said "Children of the Sea" or something like that. So now I'm gonna go talk to some kids again.
The scruffy-haired little boy.
We had bad words and said bad words. Bad words. We just heard funny voices. We thought the voices were funny. We said what they said. Radio? What's that? We just heard, I heard people talking. Except just in my head. It was like, it is time at last. My nasty speed reeks. Our brother man is about to grow up.
What?
DJ Flatio's Big Boy Daniel single is here. Buckle up, cause this is the fastest track that you're ever gonna hear. Turn up the volume. Now here's... No. Don't say bad words, stupid.
A word when you're done.
The boy draws a jagged rock across the ground. It leaves.
Okay. Fair enough.
Detective, I believe they heard something. And given the poverty of this part of town, I don't know how they heard it, but I know the station they imitated. So they must have heard it somehow. Speed Freaks FM. Yeah, local station, known for its kinetic music and aggressive style. Yeah, anyway. Weird as it is, the situation is not connected to the murder. This isn't our business.
The lieutenant says nothing.
Besides, maybe it was just a radio they overheard. They might not be old enough to know the difference. How would they have heard of...
The lieutenant...
Let's at
One
least
sec,
rule
we're
out
making a final
radios
decision.
before continuing.
Okay.
The washerwoman seems to know everything that happens here. Let's ask if she heard anything. After you.
Our tenant, the police, a radio.
Oh, actually, would
no.
you like input?
We play
It's
no
going
radio
in the living room.
here. There's one in
Yeah.
the shop, but it's never used.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to ask you to chip in, so it didn't occur to me. Hold on. I'll
Was
come in
that the nonsense we was parting? No. Viziers know every sound that belongs to Viscose. I would know if I heard anything different.
Let's just
Hey.
get out of the way as fast as we can.
Alright,
Contact
so
dispatch from
I didn't
and ask them
you're
to bring the
extreme.
station.
These
But
were
I
the
am
four.
night on this.
Are you showing the rugs?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Yeah, it's like $35.
If you need to look at them again. Is that David?
Yeah, he just jumped in.
In Discord?
Mm-hmm.
I guess on his phone?
I guess he's on his phone. I don't know what he's on.
Hi, chat. Just a quick rug session. Don't worry about it.
Patterned with gray rectangle on it.
That was the fourth one that he sent me. I didn't know if they would be in the same order for him as they are for me.
Wooden flooring copy.
The second.
That one. With the chairs. And then this one's funky.
It's gotta be.
Okay. So you both like that one?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
So it sounds like we all like the gray with the rectangle, David.
Yeah, I think that would be my second favorite.
What's your first?
My first was actually the
Funky? Oh.
The wood
floor?
Yeah. Yep.
Has he said anything?
David, are you still here?
I guess he left.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm ready when you are.
Anything else?
All right.
Yes. Yeah.
Inside, you see a set of steering
Yep,
levers,
yep,
a
yep,
radio
yep,
microphone.
This is Precinct 50. Come again, officer? Okay, officer. One moment. I have the GMS on the line.
Yo! Ain't no bother, brother. Anyway, I only got a few minutes before I gotta go back on air. What do you need? An asshole is a mouth for shit. And I'm puking.
Well, that's kind of the angle that I'm coming from. Let me see. Your thoughts. Thoughts on Funky?
Thoughts on Funky? It was my least favorite.
Okay, it was his least favorite too.
Yeah, that is a song. An asshole is a mouth for shit. And I'm puking. Is that what this is about? Listen, it's not our problem if kids decide to tune into River Shaw's hottest station. I don't understand. Are you asking if we can, like, play our station into people's brains? Right on, brother. We got to make sure everybody tunes into this song. But we didn't, like, force it into people's brains. Got no idea how you do that. Revolution Brain Broadcast. Got it. Was there anything else you wanted to ask? Nah, man. Thank you. Later, cop.
The party has terminated the call. Is there anything else I can do for you, officer?
It requires no adjustment.
Spoke to the wildest cop in Rapper Show. Didn't even get his name. But whoever that mystery cop was, we salute him.
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin.
Someone must have been messing with radio. Maybe
he's still avoiding your gaze, and his ears glow red.
This is Precinct 57. 57.
In the cabin, you see.
All right.
Okay, let's start from.
Okay, I'm
There's
here
no
for a
doubt
second.
between
There's no doubt
speaking
once
with FM.
Okay.
I still don't know how.
He said that he could hear us and he was
did.
trying to talk.
Huh.
I don't know what it means. I don't think the voices in your head are related to this.
The lieutenant gives you.
I don't know what to say to that. Or what did we ask
Have
where the
we
kids were when they heard the
gotten
voice?
somewhere?
No need to apologize.
No fucking clue.
And detective.
Did he have a thought bubble?
He did.
Oh. How did you trigger it?
Just by being silly and crazy.
Silly and crazy. Wow.
I'm really good at that. All right, back to the fisherman shack.
The scruffy-haired little boy.
There. We were there.
Ruined monoliths. Okay.
Full circle. Back to.
The boy turns the rock over in his hand.
All right, back to Feld.
once bright mural towers above you, saying, Feld Electrical are, and you know a lot about radio. Enough to know you have no idea how or why those boys
Hell yeah.
heard Speed Freaks FM in their heads. Knowledge like that isn't just obscure, it's unknowable. You don't know how it happened, but the stores you know where Ruby isn't. She isn't in the fishing village. She's not with her bullet under the floorboards in the alcoholics never mentioned seeing Ruby either. Idiot Deep Spiral gave an exhaustive account. You've searched the whole coast for Morel's traps, just as you didn't find that you've even entered the church, met Tiago, and Sorna. Some criminals seek sanctuary from sacred buildings, though the sanctuary laws were abolished decades ago. But Ruby wasn't such a one. And you do know one thing about radios. Ulan. Ruby dabbles in advanced radio theories. Ulan, if she's here on the coast, she'll be here. And besides, something weird happened to the twins around here. It'd be nice to know what caused. Suddenly, there's a sigh, carried on the molecules around you, moving, flowing from high pressure to low pressure, in through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs. And then...
She's down there.
Okay. Why? Right. How do we get in there? The doors were on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically. Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old.
Okay.
A rusty ladder leads.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, in addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. Not to mention,
Yeah, I'm 180.
is collapsing.
What?
The wind
I
gets
know it's
pretty
not related at all to the game, but I'm actually disappointed in myself that I didn't think to ask you at first about a new rug.
Be open-minded about this.
Teleportation is not a thing. This really has nothing to do. Oh yes, it could.
He is restraining himself from using a parental tone right now.
Come on.
On second thought, maybe teleportation isn't because you're just standing there squeezing.
You're not. Please, don't try to climb the building. We'll get in another way.
Damn it.
Dude, I wanted you to succeed so bad.
I wanted to succeed so bad too.
That's my cue. I have answered the call of the wild.
You know what, Tim?
Nope.
I'm gonna try again.
To climb, or I mean, sorry, to teleport.
To teleport. Just put another thing into Saver Fair. I'm gonna check my clothes. What gives me the best Saver Fair? Come on, I've got to have something. Ooh, that's negative Saver Fair. Okay. That's positive. That's it? Alright, well,
The rusty
fuck it.
ladder leads to the rooftop. All
Hey!
you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. Magic. You feel yourself disappear. Your atoms fading out of existence.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
Don't glow, just stand there like a samurai
For the
master.
record, you didn't teleport there. You just climbed the ladder with your eyes closed.
Fuck off.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring with a backup, especially if we think the suspect is hiding it.
Hell yeah.
I appreciate that he just gave up.
Yeah, he's had to deal with me for a few days now. Ooh, little postcard.
He's had to deal with you for longer than that, right? Like, he knew you before you went off the rails.
No, he hasn't. He's from a different precinct.
Oh.
Two rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door.
What do you mean who was there? Stop being around and help me get the door open.
The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab a side and put some strength.
I hope no one dangerous heard that. After you climbed up to the roof, you mean? There's a maintenance entrance under the boardwalk. It's next to a drain pipe, possibly a storm drain. It was easy to miss before.
He's quite proud of himself.
So pedestrian.
Yes. It's cool to risk your life climbing rickety ladders. Anyway, let's investigate this passage.
Okay. I should take out my flashlight. Yeah, I should take out my flashlight. Okay. Ooh. I found a suit jacket. Okay. Nice. I have so many clothes. Ooh, a crevice in the wall.
Actually, it's a crevasse.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man,
Ooh.
amateurishly depicted.
It's Comrade
Gazes at you
Mazov.
with sad eyes.
Yes, I can see that. Looks like some communists were hiding out.
The lieutenant does not seem to share your enthusiasm.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with Millions of
the people in this
depictions
game
of
are
Mazov have been
fantastic.
produced. They're not all connected.
The people?
Besides,
I
the
love Kim
complex
so
attitude.
far.
Yeah.
The youths always go for this kind of stuff.
He like barely puts up with you.
We have found a lot of those lately. Half a century. I think the purpose of this burn. You mean like Ruby? No, I think
years worth of dust is
There you
shaken
go.
off. The full head of someone crouches, heels digging into wet sand. Hands sweep across the sand. Grains sticking to the frayed skin of the fingertips. An old man sits on a slab of concrete and taps his fingers again.
Timmy.
Oh. No, Shanka.
This hat is so soft, so good. It wraps around your head. Kraz Mazov would have worn this, Yushenka.
Your ears
Mazov
feel
knew
cuddled
where to
and
put
cared
this.
for by the state.
That's why it bears a Mazovian look.
Oh my
Glory
god.
to the revolution, comrade.
Oh, Shanka. Okay, I'm so sorry. That does sound moderately more Russian.
I love it. An unnatural buzzing. Oh yeah, I hear it. Okay, it's not letting me look at the those footprints.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can...
No, what do you mean? I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. No, but you are the...
He trusts your gut feeling on this.
Okay. Money, 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 money. All right.
Suddenly, your entire body is paralyzed.
Ooh.
Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before. Through the static, you hear a woman's voice.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse. Can't say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
The voice coming through the whirlwind of pain is not malicious. Doesn't wish to hurt you. Not according to your ear canals. Wait, no, not even your ear canals. This is going directly into your neural pathways. That's an awful decision. Why would you not want to shield yourself? It's an entirely new... Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
Really now? Check this out.
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violent static. It feels like a blood vessel exploded in you.
No, I'm not going to fucking kill you. If that had been my plan, you'd be dead
Ooh,
already.
is she gonna kill you?
All things considered, I'm being pretty reasonable here. I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
Blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale. Literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
Sounds like she knew someone who used to man one of those stations. But she won't tell you about her. Boy, you're one empathetic police officer to have guessed even that right now.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break loose.
I built it myself.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we'll be...
Oh yeah. Wait, no. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical
Okay.
Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through. Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not the cops. And of herself, merely.
If you've got something really important to say...
Turn this...
God damn it. Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
Well,
yeah, my gun.
Much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this.
Hell yeah. Do it.
The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell. She looks at the machine, assessing the...
Oh, fuck it.
Oh, fuck.
You should know the words to say. You've been here yourself.
Damn it.
So why is it not coming to you? Because you've been going around pointing a gun at yourself, trying to answer the same question. A smirk crosses her face as she watches you stand there, mute. Then she exhales sharply, shakes her head, and pulls the trigger. You watch as her brains trickle out through her neon hair.
Lieutenant Yefreitor Dubois, control your emotions. We did our job. This won't be the worst thing that happens on this case, believe me. You can...
There is no coming back from this one. It will stay with you in nightmares.
We clean up. It may take days for processing to pick up her body. We need to move it somewhere. That tent, there.
Plain red tent. You see a road.
We should put her in the sleeping bag, so the rats don't get to her.
The lieutenant nods.
All right.
There she lies, cocooned in the sleeping bag, surrounded by empty cigarette packs, magazines. You should look through them. Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror.
See anything?
Wow. You may not want to answer that.
What you got?
Rager Monthly.
Who
Journal
was
of
she to
Material
you?
Science.
Why was she important?
More technological digest.
Yeah, I'm not
One
going to
of the
answer that.
magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine. It's a leather notebook. You pocket the worn brown leather journal. She watches by. Motion.
We should read this immediately.
A thick journal. The cup is made of full-grain leather. The lower left, this was important to her, when it was still hers. The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its room, the large cursive of someone perhaps too confidently. It's a mix of logistical notes.
We could learn a lot from this.
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes.
with professionalism, esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also staff issues. Always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal. The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. Nothing on March 4th. March 5th though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. You have no idea what she
Loyal
means.
to a fault.
These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it. The thick journal bound.
Huh. Well, that sucks.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, it does. So, where to now? What's the new quest? Where do we embark to?
Well. I didn't do enough with this, apparently.
The most recent entry is even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road.
I don't think she killed the mercenary.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Framed? Too bad we didn't really get to hear her side of it.
This whole thing was a detour. Don't get emotional.
Fuck.
She was in plenty of trouble, even without the murder charge. Still, it's a nasty business. Could have been Titus. Then again... Either way, we need to keep an eye on him. Somewhere along the way, we might have been fed up. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling in rags.
All right. I actually don't know what I want to put this into. Kuno.
I don't know that you need more empathy after that. Is that a giant eggshell?
I have no idea. Perception, maybe?
Also, there's no way that's the whole game map, right?
I don't know. I really don't. I have no idea. Oh, man.
Did you just realize something?
Yeah, that I could have just went underneath the dock that whole time.
Oh, you had never been there?
Yeah, I'd never noticed it.
Yes, what is it?
Ugh, man. There's no fucking way.
Yes, what is it?
Still nothing. Sauna isn't.
Damn it. All right. Why is it not letting me? All right. Maybe I have to be near one? Ah, screw it. Okay.
Stop. Now. It is time. Crisis. Death. Be prepared. Wield Ruby's double-barreled pistol. What a shitty gun. But it's better than nothing.
What stat did you end up taking?
Perception. I don't... Okay.
Then you'd better get ready.
Oh, you don't trust yourself with a gun?
Yeah, I don't trust this guy with a gun. I've already... Okay. Okay.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Oh, God.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right?
Wait, have you not seen this before? Did you go somewhere
Talk
new?
yourself out of this, loin.
Nope, this is just an event.
This is the mercenary at the gates. His chest rises and falls under the ceramic breastplate. There's something very wrong with him. Shh.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street?
I don't know the
This
meaning
isn't
of
a
the
frontier town or a jungle outpost.
I'm pretty sure it's a slur.
I know guys like that.
I'm
I'm
sure
sure
one
we
that's,
can
like,
come to
made
a
up for this
peaceful
game or a
agreement.
real one?
Ain't that right, fellas?
I'm not sure. I think it's a made-up one, but I don't know enough.
Overwhelmingly superior firepower and peace. Nest in your abdominal cavity like a little wild mouse. The masked man's words are barely intelligible, but you can hear them.
Fuck, there's the third one. How did we miss something like this?
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene. If this turns into a firefight, we should take him out first.
All right.
Get lost, comedian.
You heard him.
You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
I think he's coming.
Oh, fuck.
Big fuck!
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, your fingers holding the grip of a gun that has just taken a life tingle. Go for it, it seems to say. Shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him before he
Oh, fuck. I have such shit hand-eye coordination.
No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin. I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he gets under yours? And peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you
Interesting.
have.
Your brain
Then
is like
down from that.
talking and building off of itself.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. This is an illegal tribunal.
I am a Grinnell Major with over 15 years of live combat experience. Nah, I just have the biggest gun.
Technically, the other man has the biggest gun, but we're beyond that now.
King Reaper. You're right. But you see, I want it to end in bloodshed.
Okay, it's not much, but he's thinking about something else, and his hand is off the gun. This did something. Easy now. Tell them these men didn't do it. There's a easy way. Dangerous. Ask about him first.
Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner.
As he moves, the interlocking pieces of his armor click.
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer. Sentenced to death by lead. What do you mean?
We've heard testimony. People say he was charismatic. Nice guy.
Yeah. He liked to chat up the natives. Share leaflets. Squeeze a bit of kid dance here and there. Great. If Laylee was here, he would spare a lot of you. Maybe shoot one for show. But me, I'm not a big fan of public.
Ready to open fire, Major.
This one isn't used to being suited this long. She's uncomfortable. We'll open fire just to hurry things along.
Our colonel did what he had to do.
In your ship pipes, run!
He likes to fire mortars at random.
He was a good commander.
Oh yeah. He would have commanded this fucking murdered him.
Listen, man.
Told us what? Baby blue, yeah. Like someone fucked up and put a baby's. It was creepy, but bitches. Find his killer. Cop. His killer stands right. I know what this tactic is, Silo Sam. You're gonna die for them.
Big talk, but you got him to admit he's a bad leader. It's a small thing, but it got him off center.
Yes. So what now? I'm clear.
Enough already! What is this?
Interrupt me again, and I will execute you on the spot, Lance Corporal. Who the fuck is...
Glacier, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left!
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
What am I doing? My fucking establishment is under fire! You know how much windows cost? She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have arrested her.
You can feel how upset he is with himself. Just for a second. Then the fear takes over.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help.
For God's sake, tell him the Hardys didn't do it. They set a place.
Yeah? Who did then? How fucking convenient. One of us? You saying we? What if we just shoot one of the cows here? How about the kill? Go ahead. Tell me we fucking killed our own.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead court marshal won't decide who.
The whole is to hang
Oh
him.
no.
All together. Tighten.
You're lying. Defaulter.
You heard wrong. She and these men have been helping us find the shooter.
Fucking liars.
The shot rings in your ears. A low tin ring. The young woman stands and looks behind her. The shot has flown over her.
I missed.
I know what I heard, Corty. They said they killed him. They said he was a good...
That doesn't sound good. You need to change the topic now, or there will be another shot. A plume of smoke and fire
Very
erupts
tense.
from the
They did a
gun.
great
Your
job.
head goes numb from the explosion. The smoke drifts west with the wind. There is a hole in his cheek. Blood gushes out. To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly. The shot rings and you stumble. Something violently tugs at your shoulder, pushing you backwards with incredible force. A volcano of burning pain erupts. The pain flows over your entire body.
God, please.
Then, two shots ring and you hear a scream. But you're too hurt to see who got hit. Blood gushes from the helmet's eyes.
Hell yeah.
Staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant. Glenn, dying.
Oh, man.
His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see 2 crazed eyes staring at you through all the smoke.
He was one of the... Yeah, he was...
From his face, the man raises his pistol at you. Then he squeezes the trigger. The look of vengeance, framed in blood, lips shaking. Here it comes.
No way that guy still does. Are you about to restart?
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark. A distant blur as you recede into it. Nothing. A persisting darkness. Dancing lights of pain. Distant shadows cast by them. Like a hellish play.
You're bleeding out. Yes, keep talking. Stay awake. Look at me.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And the cold comes, a slender white shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising her pistol at him. The lieutenant does not. No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your hand trembles. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring. You hear a faint scream, a woman's. Then the sound disappears, like someone pressed stop.
This is Dave. One more door back.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead and rotting and being disinfected and smelling of drugs and feeling saliva in his mouth, drifting in painkillers.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved. There is a radio in the distance. A radio of the world. Playing sounds. Good morning, Elysium. Soon we'll return to the world.
Ours turn to days. Soon we will
What the
get up
fuck
again
is this
and go
game?
through it again. Finally, we know what the infernal engine was outside.
Maybe you like succeeded in every checks you needed. You're just gonna lose a few days in a coma.
It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
My limbic system hates me.
Yeah, I think everybody's limbic system hates them.
You see, Lieutenant's familiar.
That's just like a fact of the limbic system.
Turns down,
Yeah.
then triple.
You didn't see that episode of Osmosis Jones?
No.
That's fair. You grew up in Toronto, Canada, so I mean,
Sunrise.
I don't know that it was as big up there.
Sunrise, Parabellum.
Sunrise Parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying. The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say. I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely. Yes, we have also completely failed, but that's okay. Yes, the joke wasn't funny anymore. I took it off. Mr. Gart cleaned it.
I wonder who he shot at the end. Maybe he'll say. Or you'll
2
find
days,
out.
in and out. You've been up enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water. Pretty bad, officer. You've suffered 2 wounds. The first is below your shoulder. The bullet passed through your shoulder blade. Luckily in your back and heart.
Oh man.
The second shot hit you in the thigh. The left quadriceps. No major arteries were nicked, but the bullet had to be removed. Bacterial infection was treated with mercurochrome. We will see.
If it's possible, then by pure willpower alone, you are going to have to become a psycho-locomotor.
No.
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean Vicmer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under the wheels of the machine. Ahead, harbor cranes rise to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says.
I called your station after the fight. The
Okay.
injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site. I'm sure they're worried about you. Good. You'll need to be. Whatever that is. I did. No need. Not very. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with the butt of her gun. I tried to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see her coming. Stupid of me.
Man.
Easy now. How are you?
My disco days are done.
Your disco days should have been done quite a while. You do not be afraid to.
Oh, you got an achievement. What was that called?
It was say 7 deranged disco terms.
Oh.
I honestly don't know. We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown.
Okay.
Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. Yes, she left yesterday morning to meet the board of Wild Pines. Oh,
Damn.
that's what I've heard. Maybe it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. In class with you. We really should have arrested her, you know? I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone. Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect. It's extremely easy. There are thousands lying around from the war, all completely unusable. It's precisely how easy it is that makes that bullet useless. We could find thousands more if we wanted.
But they seemed so mysterious. There's a little pause. He says nothing as well. He arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins overhead.
It really is very hard.
He sounds surprisingly weak. That concussion must be making him dizzy.
No. Are you ready to limp? Good. Where do you want to limp to?
A gust of wind blows in from the bay. The duraluminum box around you vibrates imperceptibly. A familiar cold, a red thread on the roof upstairs. Taut, plucked like a string by the gust.
Why not? Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. Yes?
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of yourself in the mirror. The expression fixed to your clean, still not happy.
Damn it!
That easy.
You got a 17.
Ugh.
Tragic. Also classic.
These papers bear the
Is this
stamp
meets it
of
beats
the
it?
RCM.
I don't
They
know.
appear to be
I had Garth open the door to your room. You were running low bacterial fever the first night. It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced.
All right. Now I gotta run.
Now for a new day. Why do you have to run?
I was just being silly.
Oh, okay. I thought you had like somewhere to get to by a certain time. Wait, is today Monday?
Today is Saturday.
Oh yeah, because it was Thursday and you were out for 2.
This window is pristine.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
Golden light melts away into the blue, glassy darkness of your mind. Like the witness said,
All right.
the man is kneeling. The woman is on her back. It's the night of March 4th and a shot has just been. The man looks directly at the woman. The shot's possible directions converge in his mouth. A ray cast from somewhere outside, entering his brain, ending him. The red thread bisecting the room shows the trajectory of the bullet. From the roof outside, location A prime. The glass fractures around the bullet hole. Shards face inwards like a corona behind the woman's back. Maybe if you extrapolate all possible points of origin first, the thread will make sense. The man does not know the bullet has entered his brain. He never will. Death comes faster than the realization. The ray cast from the man's mouth unravels into a fan of possible directions, all on the roof at first. There could have been. Then the rain and slush and wind, 72%, with an antique weapon fires military-grade ammunition.
Ghastly sometimes.
A Bell McGrave rifle, for example. This is a good short distance, but not too short. The perpetrator aimed with their back against the railing, or possibly kneeling for precision. This would explain why it only took. The lights were on in here. Outside it was dark. It was like shooting fish in an aquarium. Point X would contradict the woman's testimony, rendering the entire proposition void. These figures would be wiped out, detective. None that you've found thus far, but that's a 28%, yes. According to your map of the district, this shot could have come from a wide angle of locations, starting with the northern edge of the abandoned hall, ending with an islet in the bay. Let's call them B prime. B prime for Boardwalk, B double prime for Land's End, and B triple prime for the Islet, detective. There may be smaller points in between, but those are too fine to zoom in on. 700 meters away, the likeliest of these B positions.
I like that your
20%
brain
chance.
calls you detective.
A skilled sniper
Yeah.
could have made the shot.
Does that
provided he
mean that
had a
you had
safe
pride in
sniper's
being a
nest.
police officer?
Even with the light on inside,
yeah,
we're talking
I
military
believe
training.
so.
At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
Okay.
1.2 kilometers away, the least likely of these positions, let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
Okay.
1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood. There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 8B and 33A. The angle would have been extreme and access to the islets is questionable, but it is a possibility.
Okay.
Then there's the thread the witness left. She did have a first-hand view of the event. Perhaps she found something in the outer reaches of her memory of it. You need to inspect it again. It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof. B triple prime.
Huh.
The island in the bay.
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. It is what the thread seems to point. I remember. She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass. It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her? I find that hard to believe, but at this point, what difference does it make? So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
He doesn't
Fair.
really believe this will yield anything.
Of course. I mean, how do we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone. Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
All right. I think that's where I'm going to call it today. I've been playing for like 3.5 hours.
Yeah. Yes, indeed. And then, because a lot has happened and not too much.
Yeah, that's this game.
Oh. Okay.
So yeah, I guess that's it for now. For those of you watching the stream, watch the VOD, thank you very much. I hope it's entertaining. I will be back. I might actually be back later today. I haven't decided yet. If I come back, I'll either be playing something on my new PS5 or it'll be some Danganronpa. So stay tuned, and until next time. I'm proud of my guy for not shooting himself that time with the gun. That was...
No, just somebody else.
Yeah, just somebody else. That was nice. Good job. Good job.